We're here. We are on the Isle of Man.
On the course.
This is so awesome.
On the actual course.
And the Isle of Man is obviously a huge race that lots of racers see as just the pinnacle of performance. It's not something that Zach and I would frankly ever consider doing. It's way too dangerous and it's so fast.
They go 200 miles an hour on public roads.
It's so bonkers stuff. But like, we still have egos. We still want to say we raced the Isle of Man. So we've concocted our own plan to race dual sport bikes off-road across the island at the same time that the boys are ripping around on the road course.
So basically, we will start at a faraway point on the Isle of Man, and we will ride along trails and dirt roads across the island to Douglas, the finish line, and try to get there before all of the racers have done their laps of the 37-mile road course.
And if we beat them there, we will be Isle of Man champions.
Yes.
And if we don't, which is probably more likely, we'll just, I guess, never talk about it again.
Since this was our first time on the island, and we had no clue what we were doing, we enlisted the services of David Knight, an Isle of Man native and multi-time enduro champion. With any luck, he'd be able to show us the off-road side of the island and help map out a course that would take us as long to finish as it would take the TT competitors to complete a race.
We are typically road racers, short circuit racers, but we don't want to race the TT because we're, scared.
Scared.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we want to ride around the island, and it seems like you're the guy to do it, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty good, you can get anywhere. Once you're on the inside of the track, you can get anywhere by trails on enduro bikes. So it's so popular now people are turning in the street bikes and getting enduro bikes to come to the TT.
Different way to see the island.
And it's safer,
That's a good
so
point.
many idiots out there on the road. It's like, I don't want to go on the road, I just want to go on the trails.
Even driving around in a car, I feel nervous with all the bikes overtaking us.
Yeah.
So we want to race, we want to race across the interior. So if we can do something like start at Kirkmichael and race back down towards Douglas or whatever, as long as we can cross the interior and basically.
No problem.
Is there a way to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's so many good trails that you can, all connect on the inside of the track.
Wicked. All right. So you prepared to ride a little slower than usual?
Yeah, I'll try.
For the last bucks? Okay, cool. All right, good.
Our machines would be pretty different from the beastly superbikes competing in the TT. From somewhere in the depths of David's garage, we were handed a pair of well-used dirt bikes. In the orange corner, Zack would be riding a KTM 530 EXC, Austria's answer to the question, what if a dirt bike had too much power? It's a flagship off-roader with lights and a license plate.
For Airy, Honda's CRF 450X, a sturdy Japanese machine with stiff suspension and high-end power, famous for blasting through the desert and winning the Baja 1000. Both bikes might have been a little worn out, but they knew their way around the island better than we did.
Okay, Zach and I are geared up. We are finally ready to ride here on the Isle of Man on our dual sport bikes. In typical Isle of Man fashion, the weather seems to be changing every couple of minutes, but it's sunny right now. So hopefully that holds, because if that's the case, we're actually going to see some sport bikes on the track.
I mean, we waited our whole lives to come to the Isle of Man and watch super bikes fly around the track. So we are very excited, as you can imagine. But we do also have to focus because we need to follow Mr. David Knight up onto the mountain and check out some trails that will become our off-road race course when we compete in the TT.
All we got to do now is ride. Ready to rock and roll. Follow David Knight out onto the road.
We need to be off the roads by 10. It is 9:55.
Oh man, it's already a race. Holy crap, look at all these people. All these people are lined up, getting ready to watch practice, sitting right on the edge of the road.
I mean, it's all well and good when we're going by at 25 miles an hour, but holy cow.
I've already got butterflies, man. This is awesome. We're riding on the Isle of Man course.
On the course.
I mean, you can't mistake this painting, these lines and this curbing for anything else.
Or the hundreds of people sitting on embankments.
We've got the hay bales and the air fence covering 1,000-year-old stone walls.
And 1,000-year-old houses, probably. Looks like we're turning here.
Yep.
I'm really, really excited to be here. This is going to be awesome.